to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No chance to catch him.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Powering through the defender. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense...
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble now. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Gamecocks move into the red zone. On the run, it's Haynes. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it...
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the guys up front lined up. It's first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Griffin. Go.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Second down play coming up.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back.
The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Gets some space around the 30.
Well, as a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself from those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. He slings this one deep down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Stiff arms the man. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's a bullet over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, you think this guy...
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. These quarterbacks have been spinning that ball so far, but just when you think you got to drop 5 or 6 into coverage, these dual threat QBs can burn you on the ground. I think realistically, the defense that's able to best contain one of those aspects is going to be the defense that breaks serve and finds a path to victory. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field.
Cricket.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Bringing pressure. And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Cut it. Lasso.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver wide open. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Lets it fly out of the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tough running there. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
On the set.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Green 25.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big
touchdown, Gamecocks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Ringo. Here we go. Arrow. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Get set.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Clear. Clear. 6-9-1. Gators score.
Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Ready.
First down here for this offense.
Jackrabbit. Blizzy. Ready.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Gamecocks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down coming up.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get out...
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W.